Good morning, friends. So when Brock and I were deciding on the menu for today, and we came up with the fried fish since he caught fresh fish yesterday. That was a tongue twister. I thought, well, the combo we like with fried fish is macaroni and cheese and coleslaw. So Mom and I were talking about my great-grandma yesterday, and then I got to thinking about recipes that she made. And one of the things that she made that I loved was freezer slaw. So I thought that would be a perfect thing to go with our fish and mac and cheese. And I knew I had a bag of this slaw mix in the fridge. Now, of course, my great-grandma would not have had that luxury of having that. But I don't remember her having a lot of carrots in hers, mostly cabbage. But I used what I have, and I put this in my little food processor and chopped it up finer like how hers was. I'm sure she grated it because I don't even remember her having a toaster. She definitely didn't have a microwave. So I'm sure she did all that by hand, which you know I hate. So anyway, I'm going to make the dressing for it. I've chopped up that bag. And to my little pan here, I'm going to add a third cup of sugar. Now this is a sweeter, that's how I remember. I don't have her recipe, so I'm hoping this is close to it. It's just a basic recipe, which I figured that's what she would use because, you know, she didn't have a lot of the stuff that we have now, the modern conveniences or whatever. Okay, so a fourth a cup of apple cider vinegar. And then we've got a tablespoon and a half of water. And I forgot my oil, so forgive me, sorry. Every time I think I have things ready, I don't. Forgot to grab my oil before I started the camera. So we're going to do a tablespoon and a half of oil. Okay. And that is the ingredients for the sauce. Now I'm going to put this on my stove top here, and I'm going to dissolve that sugar and bring it to a boil. And then we will come back and we will finish off this freezer slaw. Okay, friends, we're back to finish off that coleslaw, that freezer slaw. So my mixture, I let it boil and then I let it cool down for a few minutes. So to my slaw mixture, remember me telling you I like to keep chopped onions in the fridge. I'm just going to add a couple spoonfuls of onion. Now the original recipe, well, some recipes, I shouldn't say original because there's all different kinds of recipes. Some people like to put green peppers in their freezer slaw. Green peppers give me horrible heartburn. So if you want to add some green peppers, feel free to add green peppers to yours. Just a suggestion. So to this mixture, I'm going to add in some onion powder. I'm going to add it to the mixture so it's even easier to distribute when I pour it on. Also, I'm going to add some celery seed. You definitely want the celery seed. That's what makes this slaw, in my opinion. That's what I remember the most about it. Just shake to your heart's desire. Now I'm going to wait and do the salt and pepper once I have all of this combined with the slaw mix. So we're just going to give this a quick stir. Then I'm going to get right to it. Pour it right over the slaw. Get all of it out of there. Give it a mix. Now, of course, this needs to sit in the refrigerator for at least 15 minutes before you serve it. The longer it is, the better. There we go. That is it. Sometimes it's a nice alternative to that creamy coleslaw, which I like too. Sometimes you need to change it up. I'm going to add some pepper. I'm going to taste it before I add salt. Reminds me so much of my great-grandma. Now, what Brock and I don't eat, I will pop in the freezer. I'll put it in a freezer bag, press all the air out, mark it, and then we'll have another set of coleslaw for the next fish fry. Add a little bit of salt. It's sweet, it's tangy. It's really good alternative, like I said, to that mayonnaise-based coleslaw. There you have it, freezer slaw. Next step up, the cake came out of the oven. It turned out great. The next will be some mac and cheese.